All right, so we got the cannon. Let's see what this baby can do. No, gotta charge it all the way. There we go. Now we're talking. Oh, wait, hold on. Let's clear those out. Ugh. It looks like it does cause a little bit of damage to us, though. Let's see. I don't know. Maybe I was just too close to the... Here, let's try. Yeah, that did like 2 units of damage. Okay. Guess that's to keep you from abusing it too much. Alright, so let's... There we go. It's a nice balance. You know, it's a nice, strong weapon without you going too crazy with it. Whoops. Ah. Yeah, this game definitely does a good job of balancing that kind of stuff. No! It's Fred! Speak to me, Fred. He's still alive in some sort of Terminator. Ugh. Sophia is equipped with everything we need to treat him, like batteries. I can't believe we found him. Nope. Okay. So we're just gonna overlook the machine parts. Okay. Okay. I figured we'd want to have a conversation about that sooner rather than later. But, okay, that's fine. Alright, so there's something down there. Yeah, something down there. Oh, oh, hang on. Can we go through? Haha. What's funny is that there was a part like that earlier in the game, earlier in this stage. Other than that, I don't really remember them letting you know that that was kind of a thing. Yeah, I always had that problem with games that did that. You know, it's just sort of randomly there without a whole lot of, you know, notification about the fact that you can do that. You know, this game wasn't too bad at it because it, you know, if you look at the map, there's clearly something back there. The first time I did this, that's how I found it. There's obviously something on the map, so the first thing you try and do is go through the walls. Yeah, so I guess this one isn't that bad, but I have played some pretty bad games where they do that sort of thing. We increase 1 life. You know what? I gotta try it. I see those radiation symbols and it's nothing. Hey, you see radiation symbols, you think there's probably something gonna happen if I blow them up, but it was a little anticlimactic, actually. I was expecting loss of life or something. So I gotta keep people on their toes. Gotta try and do something a little bit different. Without being too, you know, too cheap. I don't like that sort of like that sort of game design where they, you know, will put a random, you know, random block somewhere. You know, it's sort of like the like in a platform game, like a Mario Brothers type game that has invisible blocks. And then there's the platform you need to run and jump, but then they put an invisible block right there to screw with you, so you always, you know, the first time you're always gonna end up hitting it. Like, I don't know, it just seems like a really kind of jerky thing to do. Like it seems like bad game design for the sake of trolling the player. You know, that's one thing you don't want to do is this, you know, the player, you know, you're here for a good experience. You're not here to feel like they're sort of ripping you off, you know. When you play games and the difficulty is there because it's difficult. You know, it's difficult for the right reasons, that's good. You know, but when the difficulty is there because, you know, we sort of talked about this before. But, you know, the difficulty is there not for the controls or anything, but because they do a lot of... There's really no other way to say it. They really are dick moves. You know, I hate saying it like that, but that really is what it is. This... I believe is the boss, actually. Alright, so let's see what we got here. Yeah, so we'll go carefully. It looks like the flamethrower is going to allow us to skip a lot of stuff. But yeah, I just never liked that kind of game design, you know. Make it difficult because it's really long. You know, make it difficult because the enemies are tough and they've got difficult patterns to figure out, or they don't have any patterns at all. Oh, so the lingering fire does hurt them. Okay, I just, for some reason that never seemed to... Like, I couldn't tell it. I guess it just doesn't do enough damage. So I couldn't tell if it was just an effect, like a visual effect, or if it was actually doing some damage. But it looks like it hurts them. I know for these guys it slows them down. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, make a game tough for the right reasons. Make a game tough because there's a lot to do. You know, one trick is to make it so that you have to do large stretches all at once. You know, there's no save points in the middle and stuff like that. That's kind of a jerk move, but you know what? I actually don't mind it too much. You know, nowadays when you play like emulated games and stuff, you have save states, which is it's the way around that. So it's obvious that if we look for a way around it, then it's obvious that it's one of the issues. You know, it was one of the things that made the game more difficult. You know, so I like that. I do like that idea sometimes, to make it like a gauntlet. But I tell you what, I do prefer enemy gauntlets as opposed to just it's a long trip to get to where you're going, because now you're just filling the game with a very tedious task. Looks like there's nothing here. I'm detecting a mutant in that room. I think this entire room is a mutant. I like how his voice just changes. I change it up just based on how I feel like voicing him at the time. Alright, so now I don't remember this. I think different eyes open with different colors. Hang on. Okay, yeah, look at that. The turret might actually be a mistake. So, oh, look at that. They don't let you just... Okay, so we can... Alright, so the blue ones start trouble. The red ones are... Oh no, there's no actual health. Yeah, there is health up at the top. Yeah, so the blue ones start trouble. The red ones are actually part of the health meter. They're not tough, actually. It's funny, my crazy gun, the wave gun, would probably do a lot more damage. Hey, you know what? Let's do that, and then we'll switch to the wave. Because the wave will do a lot more damage, but the flamethrower is keeping me safe. It's clearing up the ice. Yeah, switching to that actually did a lot better. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, see, that's why I'm trying to... I'm just going to stay on the flamethrower. Yeah, the flamethrower's not exactly weak, so... Okay, looks like one more. Alright, where's my... Yeah, there we go. That's it. I'm finally gonna tell him how I feel. I'm only here with him for the frog. Alright. Oh, I thought you would take longer to get back. Could have named the drone anything other than Fred? Or is it just because that's what Jason called him? Eve, what are you saying? I kind of felt like it was pretty clear what she just said. It oppose the mutants that were scattered throughout space and rescue people on other planets at the same time. That would be none other than Sophia 3 here. Where's 1 and 2? Also a project that set out to create a support bot that could help perform maintenance and adjustments on Sophia. Ah, that must be you. Are you saying that you got your memory back? Are you saying you got your memory back, or did you always have it and just acted like you didn't? No, she's lying. I really just wanted to say I think she digs him. She wants the Frudnik. You found Fred, so that means you accomplished what you came out to do. What you came here to do. See? I want you to return to the surface. Okay. Yeah. Spirit invigorated. Oh. Oh, I kind of wanted Fred's little robot ribbit hand to go in there too. All right, so we can climb on walls, and next time we will do just that.